Eileo guys, and welcome back. So for today's video, I figured I would just talk about with you guys the Sonic event, and of course with Silver and Knuckles and also Tails. Like, how do you guys feel about the event? The event is now over with. Sadly, I didn't end up pulling any more shadows. Unfortunately, I got 2 shadows. It freaking sucks. I was definitely hoping to pull at least one more shadow in between Heroes Fest and Clans Fest, but I probably spent I want to say 30k, maybe a little bit more than 30k total between both festivals, and no shadow, not even one, which does suck. I did end up with 3 silvers total. I pulled 1 from Clans Fest, but I mean, if the Super Evo Gleams, the ones that can do Evo 2, if those do come around and are not, I wouldn't say accessible, but we can get one during the anniversary, which is this month, and maybe one for Christmas. I might save those and use them for shadow. I mean, if they're behind a paywall, probably not, but if I can earn them for free, I'll use them for shadow. But at this point in time, I have no plans to Evo 3 my shadow because I only have 2, and there's 3 silvers. I would need 1 more to get Evo 3, but it's not a super big deal. But I would figure I would check in with you guys anyways. I really enjoyed the Sonic event. I like that Sonic, Knuckles, Tails, Silver, and Shadow are all very unique mons. Some are more useful than others. Hint, hint. Not gonna say who, but some are more useful than others. But it was nice having 2 separate periods of being able to capture that specific mon versus it being like 7 days and that's all you get, you know. 433 definitely did a better job with having us being able to have access to those mons, especially for newer players. But I don't believe newer players, if they started this month, had access to Shadow other than the Lupin dungeon, because they couldn't do the fusion because they didn't have a Sonic, I believe, which kind of wasn't smart on their part. It should have been Knuckles and something else for Shadow, and then Sonic and something, Knuckles and Tails for Shadow, and then Sonic and Tails for Silver. That way that would have been accessible to both parties, at least throughout the month. But it is what it is. It's over with. I do wish the rates were higher because, you know, for Heroes Fest I did end up getting like 3 Nat 5s from that, and of course the eggs. But Clans Fest, I think Clans Fest this time I ended up with maybe 1 Nat 1, not counting the 2 eggs, which is a bit unfortunate that, you know, not even a Nat 5, and especially not Shadow, even though the rates were increased. But again, it's gotcha. There's some players, like I believe Vorza over there in Discord has gotten plenty of shadows. There's some people I saw on Reddit that pulled 2 shadows, and I'm just like, bruh. There's people that pulled freaking 2 silvers. I'm just like, bruh. It sucks from a collector standpoint, but it doesn't change too much for me in terms of my PvE / lazy Eileo PvP performance. But I will tell you guys this story because I didn't bring you here just to show you guys about Shadow. I'm sure some of you guys know on Discord, but a very, very blessed event happened to me last night, and I mean utterly blessed. You guys might have known, but I've been talking about getting 1 mon since I started doing MSL YouTube, since I actually started MSL. There's always been 1 mon that I wanted, and I've always talked about him in my past videos. And I mentioned him again, you know, once in a blue moon nowadays. Not too much though, but it finally happened last night. I had, as you guys can see, I got like 2k Astro Gems right now, but I had about 6k Astro Gems after I got done sliming. I did like probably about 2,600 more Astro Gems for Clans Fest, so I did roughly 4 or 5 pulls, I can't remember specifically, and of course I ended up with no Nat 5, which sucks, but I was super duper close to the second Clans Fest egg, which, if I can pull it up here since I have the game up, I don't need to know that July is the rebirth. We know, bro. But I got the second egg. My first egg was nothing amazing. I can't even remember what it was. It was something that I already have, unfortunately. But the second egg, I did end up getting the heroic golden egg the second time, which has never happened in my Clans Fest history. And I figured, okay, here we go again. I'm going to get a Fire Garuda. I'm going to get a Grass Persephone. I'm going to get a, like, my 58th Wood Arthur. But no, boys. No, I know you guys know in Discord, but not everyone else knows. Your boy finally done it, man. Here he is in the flesh, man, with a square slot. Your boy has finally done it. My dream has been realized in MSO. From day one that I started playing this game, from day one, I've always liked Ender's design. I always thought that dude was cool, but I always thought Dark Indra was it for me. Like, Dark Indra is the mon that I always wanted to have, not counting Gatito, because I've always been a Gatito fanboy, but I've been a big Dark Indra fanboy as well. And when I pulled him last night, I was like, ooh. I was like, what? What? Does he have a square slot? Then I saw that and I was like, Nani? Bakina. Like, dude, you don't understand how stoked I am and how blessed I am that I finally pulled the one mon that I wanted the entire time that I've been playing the game. I pulled him and he has a square slot, so there's no gem conversion needed. Talk about blessed, man. Talk about blessed. So, I mean, I was salty about the Silver and Shadow not being able to pull those, but when I pulled him, especially after dumping, I don't know how much Astro Gems and trying to get Silver and Shadow, it all went away, man. It all went away because I was blessed by RNGesus. And, I mean, it just goes to show that, you know, if you try, eventually, luck will be on your side. Again, this is gacha, this is RNG, so I could have pulled a Light Indra. I'm not saying I would be as excited. I would still be excited, but not as excited as him. But I could have pulled anything else in the world, but I ended up pulling him due to me not giving up. And of course, this is a game, but this goes for any direction in life. If something doesn't work out, keep going. Keep working with it. You know, work smarter, not harder. Know when to change something up so you don't get the same result. And then you too can pull a Dark Indra. You too can pull a Dark Indra. But I figured I would go ahead and just show him off here because right now he is inside his virgin state. After this video, he will be on his way to getting leveled up. And I do have 3 Indras in storage as well. So I have to glean them up as well before I can get him to Evo 3. But he is a man on a mission. I got 1 Fire Indra right there. 1 Fire Indra right there, and then I also have a Wood Indra right there, my boys. So he's set. I'll be spending probably the next month or 2 trying to get him to Evo 3, and then of course trying to build him. But unfortunately, I can't do a ruined set right now because I just don't have the gems. I was looking a little bit earlier when I was talking to Tescu over on Discord. But right now, he's probably going to be on a broken set until I can either get a decent leech set or a rune set. But I am stoked, man. I am stoked. Your boy is blessed. I figured I would just share that with you guys. If you guys have any incredible mine stories, feel free to leave a comment below. Of course, let me know what you guys think about Shadow and Silver. And yeah, so I'm going to go level up Dark Indra now, you guys. Definitely appreciate you guys for coming over here to this video and hearing me talk for 8 minutes. But anyways, you guys, this is your boy Eileo signing out. I'll see you guys next time.